Hi everyone, Rob McGregor here, and I want to share with you today in this video the framework we use for helping people hit financial freedom and achieve awesome independent retirements. And it's a framework we've used consistently for over 20 years. And it's a framework. Frameworks are really important because they help to put things into context. Too often people have what I would call tactical questions. Should I buy an investment property? Am I in the right super? Should I buy some shares? Should I pay off the mortgage? And they're all tactics. And we have a core belief that the best financial decisions are made as part of a real plan. So let's have a look at the elements of a real plan. There's 5 elements, and a plan is a plan is a plan. In other words, we're talking about financial plans here. So we have financial goals. But think planning, these five steps apply to any planning you would do, whether that's a business plan, whether that's a travel plan, in this case, financial plan. So first step, we need some goals. We need to know what we want to head towards. So that is, what does retirement look like? How much does it cost? How much are we going to need in income coming in to pay for retirement, or to know that we're financially free? What lump sums will we need to pay for the toys, the cars, the caravans, the boats, whatever they are? Helping kids, grandkids, or other causes you're passionate about, potentially changing houses. So we've got to talk through the goals. We've got to quantify the goals. And only when we've got goals can we start to think about some of the strategy. But before we do that, step number 2, we've got to have a crystal clear picture of where you're at the moment. So that's your assets, your liabilities, income, super, expenses, all of that stuff. And importantly, for most people who are building wealth, a surplus, because that's the fuel that's going to drive it. So once we've got a crystal clear picture of where you're at, once we've talked about some goals, we can then have a look at the existing strategies and see what they're like. So that is, what has your super set up at the moment? Do you have any investment properties? What's your mortgage look like? If you've got any other strategies you have around wealth creation. So evaluating those and seeing if they're going to take you to your goals. So the goal here is to get from where we are to where we want to be via smart strategy, smart wealth creation strategies. So then we're going to play around with some strategies. We nearly always find that we can add value through improving strategies, through adding strategies, to give people clarity about what to do. So those tactical questions that I talked about: should you buy an investment property? Should you do a self-managed super fund? Should you start a share portfolio? Should you pay off debt? This is where we start to play with different strategies with one goal and one goal in mind: how to get to those goals in the best possible way. So all of that comes together in a plan, and it's just like a GPS. That's what we call them, GPS plans, goal plan, strategy. If you put into a GPS your destination, your goals, and it knows where you are, it then tells you step by step. And that's what a good financial plan, a real financial plan, should have: exactly what to do, when to do, who's going to do it, all the actions, all the projects for now and coming up. So then the most important thing, and it's all about implementation, it's having that action orientation, avoiding procrastination. It's so easy to procrastinate on this stuff, and there's nothing like a blueprint, nothing like a plan to get people to take action. And that's the key part of our role. So what we do is we help people plan and implement those plans so they can build wealth to get to retirement. This is the exact framework we use in a strategy session. So we walk you through these steps. We create a plan in around 40 minutes. It's a draft plan. It's what we call version 1.0 of the plan. But from that point, you can see whether it's a plan that you want to put into place and whether you want our help to implement it. And as I said, implementation is the hardest thing for people to do consistently because life is busy. If you'd like to book a strategy session, click on the link at the end of this video, and we'd love to talk to you about helping you hit your goals.